Are you ready to land your dream job as a PHP developer? Most candidates fail not because they can't code, but because they can't explain the why behind the how. In this video, we will cover PHP interview questions and answers, top 30 Philippine pesos coding and technical MCQs. Master your next PHP interview with this comprehensive guide to the most common PHP technical questions. In this comprehensive guide, we are diving deep into 30 essential PHP interview questions covering everything from core syntax and OOP to security and database management. Each question includes a detailed explanation to ensure you actually understand the underlying concepts. Make sure to grab a notebook, and let's see how many you can get right. Which of the following is the correct way to start a PHP script? Option A, less than script PHP greater than. Option B, less than PHP. Option C, less than. Option D, less than PHP greater than. The correct answer is B. The standard and most portable way to start a PHP script is using the less than PHP tag. While short tags like less than might work depending on the short underscore open underscore tag directive in the php.ini configuration file, the less than PHP tag is always recommended for compatibility across different server environments and ensures that your code remains portable. It helps the PHP engine distinguish PHP code from HTML or other client-side scripts. In PHP, how do you declare a variable? Option A, var $variable name. Option B, variable $variable name. Option C, $variable name. Option D, int $variable name. The correct answer is C. PHP variables are declared by using a $sign, followed by the name of the variable. Unlike many other languages like Java or C++, PHP is a loosely typed language, meaning you do not need to declare the data type, like int or string. When creating the variable name must start with a letter or an underscore and is case sensitive. $age and $age are different. What is the difference between single quotes and double quotes in PHP strings? Option A, single quotes are faster and do not parse variables. Option B, double quotes are faster and do not parse variables. Option C, there is no difference. Option D, single quotes allow for special characters like N to be rendered. The correct answer is A. In PHP, strings enclosed in single quotes are treated as literal strings. This means that variables and most escape sequences, like N or T, will not be evaluated. They will be printed exactly as written. Double-quoted strings, however, will parse variables and interpret escape sequences. Because single quotes do not require the engine to scan the string for variables, they are technically slightly faster, though the difference is negligible in most modern applications. What does the == operator check for that the == operator does not? Option A, equality of value only. Option B, inequality of value. Option C, both equality of value and identity of data type. Option D, memory address location. The correct answer is C. The == operator is the equality operator, which performs type juggling. This means it will try to convert the operands to a common type before comparing. E.g., 5 == 5 returns true. The == operator is the identity or strict equality operator. It returns true only if both the value and the data type are identical. E.g., 5 == 5 returns false because one is a string and the other is an integer. Which function is used to add an element to the end of an array? Option A, array underscore unsheathed. Option B, array underscore push. Option C, array underscore add. Option D, array underscore append. The correct answer is B. The array underscore push function is used to treat an array as a stack and push the passed variables onto the end of the array. The length of the array increases by the number of variables pushed. Conversely, array underscore unsheathed adds elements to the beginning of the array. Using $array equals $value is also a common and slightly faster way to add a single element to the end of an array. Which keyword is used to prevent a class from being inherited or a method from being overridden? Option A, static. Option B, abstract. Option C, final. Option D, protected. The correct answer is C. The final keyword prevents child classes from overriding a method by prefixing the definition with final. If the class itself is being defined as final, it cannot be extended at all. This is useful for security reasons or when designing a library where you want to ensure the internal logic of a specific class or method remains unchanged by developers using the library. Which superglobal array is used to access data sent via an HTTP POST request? Option A, $_get. Option B, $_request. Option C, $_post. Option D, $_server. The correct answer is C. $_post is an associative array of variables passed to the current script via the HTTP POST method. When using application XWWW form URL encoded or multipart form data as the HTTP content type in the request, while $_request contains the contents of $_get, $_post, and $_cookie. It is best practice to use $_post specifically when you expect data from a POST submission for better security and clarity. How do you suppress an error message in PHP for a specific expression? Option A, using the symbol. Option B, using the @ symbol. Option C, using the hash symbol. Option D, wrapping it in a try-catch block. The correct answer is B. The @ symbol is the error control operator in PHP. When prepended to an expression, any diagnostic error messages that might be generated by that expression will be suppressed. However, this is generally considered a bad practice in modern development because it makes debugging much harder. It is always better to handle potential errors using proper logic or try-catch blocks for exceptions. What is the purpose of an interface in PHP? Option A, to provide a template for multiple inheritance. Option B, to define a contract that classes must implement. Option C, to store constant values only. Option D, to create a private class structure. The correct answer is B. Object interfaces allow you to create code which specifies which methods a class must implement, without having to define how these methods are handled. This defines a contract. Interfaces are defined in the same way as a class, but with the interface keyword instead of class and without any of the methods having their contents defined. This is essential for achieving polymorphism in PHP. Which function must be called before any output is sent to the browser to start a session? Option A. Session_create. Option B. Session_begin. Option C. Session_start. Option D. Start_session. The correct answer is C. Session_start creates a session or resumes the current one based on a session identifier passed via a GET or POST request, or passed via a cookie. It is critical to call this function at the very beginning of your script, before any HTML tags or even white space, because it sends HTTP headers to the browser. If output has already started, session_start will trigger a headers already sent warning. Which function is used to read the entire contents of a file into a string? Option A. Fred. Option B. File_get_contents. Option C. Fopen. Option D. Read file. The correct answer is B. File_get_contents is the preferred way to read the contents of a file into a string. It uses memory mapping techniques if supported by the OS to enhance performance. It is simpler than Fopen, followed by Fred, and F-close, because it handles the opening and closing of the file stream automatically. What does the static keyword do when used inside a function? Option A. It makes the function accessible globally. Option B. It prevents the function from being called multiple times. Option C. It preserves the value of a local variable between function calls. Option D. It makes the function run faster. The correct answer is C. When a variable is declared as static inside a function, it does not lose its value when the function exits. The next time the function is called, the variable will still contain the value it had the last time the function was executed. This is useful for counters or recursive functions where state needs to be maintained without using global variables. What is the best way to prevent SQL injection in PHP? Option A. Using add/slashes on all input. Option B. Using strip_tags to clean data. Option C. Using prepared statements, parameterized queries. Option D. Using MD5 encryption on database fields. The correct answer is C. Prepared statements, available via PDO or MySQL, are the most effective way to prevent SQL injection. They separate the SQL command from the data. When the query is prepared, the database engine compiles the SQL structure first, and then the user data is sent later as parameters. This ensures the database treats the data as data only, not as executable code, neutralizing any malicious SQL commands embedded in the input. What is the purpose of the __ construct method? Option A. To destroy an object when it is no longer used. Option B. To initialize object properties when an object is created. Option C. To create a copy of an object. Option D. To convert an object into a string. The correct answer is B. The __ construct method is a magic method known as a constructor. It is automatically called when a new instance object of a class is created using the new keyword. It is typically used to set initial values for the object's properties or to perform setup tasks required for the object to function correctly. Which function is used to split a string into an array based on a delimiter? Option A, implode. Option B, str_split. Option C, explode. Option D, join. The correct answer is C. The explode function breaks a string into an array based on a specified delimiter, e.g., a comma, space, or dash. For example, explode, single quote, comma, single quote, apple, banana, orange, would return an array with 3 elements. Its counterpart is implode, which joins array elements into a single string using a glue string. Where is the default configuration file for PHP located? Option A, config.php. Option B, php.ini. Option C, php, conference. Option D, settings.ini. The correct answer is B. The php.ini file is the main configuration file for PHP. It is read when PHP starts up. It controls many aspects of PHP's behavior, such as file upload limits, memory limits, error reporting levels, and extension loading. On a server, you can find the location of the active php.ini file by running the php-info function. What is an associative array in PHP? Option A, an array that uses numeric indexes starting at 0. Option B, an array that can only store objects. Option C, an array where you assign specific keys to values. Option D, an array that cannot be modified once created. The correct answer is C. In PHP, an associative array is an array that uses named keys, strings, that you assign to values, rather than just incrementing numeric indexes. For example, $ages equals array, Peter equals greater than 35, Ben equals greater than 37. This allows for more readable and organized data structures where keys represent descriptive labels. Which PHP function is specifically designed to hash passwords securely? Option A, MD5. Option B, SHA-1. Option C, password_hash. Option D, crypt_password. The correct answer is C. Password_hash is the standard for modern PHP development. It uses a strong, one-way hashing algorithm, like bcrypt by default, and automatically handles salting, adding random data to the input. MD5 and SHA-1 are considered insecure for passwords because they are too fast, making them vulnerable to brute force and rainbow table attacks. What is the difference between self and $this in PHP? Option A, there is no difference. Option B, self refers to the current class. $this refers to the current object instance. Option C, self refers to the parent class. $this refers to the current class. Option D, $this is used for static methods. Self is used for instance methods. The correct answer is B. Use $this to refer to the current object instance and access non-static properties in methods. Use self to refer to the current class itself, primarily to access static properties. Static methods are class constants. Using $this inside a static method will result in a fatal error because static methods belong to the class, not a specific object. What does PDO stand for in PHP? Option A, PHP Database Object. Option B, PHP Data Orientation. Option C, PHP Data Objects. Option D, Private Data Operator. The correct answer is C, PHP Data Objects. PDO is a database abstraction layer. It provides a consistent interface for interacting with many different types of databases. MySQL, PostgreSQL, SQLite, etc. The advantage of using PDO is that if you switch database providers, you only need to change the connection string, and most of your code will remain functional. What is a trait in PHP? Option A, a type of class that can be instantiated directly. Option B, a mechanism for code reuse in single inheritance languages. Option C, a way to define global variables within a namespace. Option D, a method that cannot be overridden. The correct answer is B. Traits are a mechanism for code reuse. PHP is a single inheritance language. A class can only extend one other class. Traits allow developers to reuse sets of methods freely in several independent classes living in different class hierarchies. It is similar to an include for classes. Which superglobal contains information about headers, paths, and script locations? Option A, $_env. Option B, $_session. Option C, $_server. Option D, $_globals. The correct answer is C. $_server is an array containing information such as headers, paths, and script locations. The entries in this array are created by the web server. Common keys include http_user_agent, remote_addr, user's IP, and request_method. What will be the output of echo int 10.5 tests? Option A, 10.5. Option B, 10. Option C, error. Option D, 0. The correct answer is B. When casting a string to an integer in PHP, the engine starts from the left and takes any numeric digits it finds until it hits a non-numeric character. In the string 10.5 tests, it sees 10. The 0.5 is considered non-integer, so the result is the integer 10. Which of the following is not a valid error level in PHP? Option A, E_notice. Option B, E_warning. Option C, E_fatal_error. Option D, E_strict. The correct answer is C. While fatal error is a type of error, the constant is actually named E_error. E_notice, E_warning, and E_strict, and E_parse are all valid predefined constants used for error reporting in PHP. What is the result of 1 + 1 in PHP? Option A, 11. Option B, 2. Option C, error. Option D, 1. The correct answer is B. PHP performs automatic type conversion, type juggling, Since the plus operator is used for arithmetic addition, PHP converts the string 1 into an integer 1 and then adds it to the other one, resulting in 2. To concatenate strings, PHP uses the dot operator. How do you set a cookie in PHP? Option A. $_cookie name equals value. Option B. Set cookie name value. Option C. Create _cookie name value. Option D. Header cookie name equals value. The correct answer is B. The set cookie function defines a cookie to be sent along with the rest of the HTTP headers. Like other headers, cookies must be sent before any output from your script. After the cookies have been set, they can be accessed on the next page load with the $_cookie super global array. What does the abstract keyword mean when applied to a class? Option A. The class can only contain static methods. Option B. The class cannot be instantiated and must be inherited. Option C. The class is hidden from the global scope. Option D. The class automatically implements all interfaces. The correct answer is B. An abstract class cannot be instantiated directly. It serves as a base for other classes. If a class contains at least one abstract method, a method with no body, the class itself must be declared abstract. Subclasses extending an abstract class must provide implementations for all abstract methods. What is the difference between include and require? Option A. Include is for HTML. Require is for PHP. Option B. Include produces a warning on failure. Require produces a fatal error. Option C. Require is faster than include. Option D. There is no functional difference. The correct answer is B. Both are used to insert the content of one PHP file into another. The difference lies in error handling. Include will only produce a warning, e_warning, and the script will continue to execute if the file is missing. Require will produce a fatal error, e_compile_error, and stop the script execution. Use require when the file is essential for the application's functionality. Which of the following evaluates to false? Option A. Booleville, 0 feet. Option B. Booleville, false. Option C. Booleville, 1 foot. Option D. Booleville. The correct answer is A. In PHP, the string 0 is considered falsy. However, the string false is actually truthy because it is a non-empty string that is not 0. Empty arrays, null, the integer 0, and empty strings also evaluate to false. How can you pass a variable by reference to a function? Option A. By using the asterisk symbol. Option B. By using the @ symbol. Option C. By using the and symbol in the function definition. Option D. Variables are always passed by reference in PHP. The correct answer is C. By default, function arguments are passed by value. To allow a function to modify its argument, it must be passed by reference. This is done by prepending an ampersand and to the variable name in the function definition. Changes made to the variable inside the function will then affect the original variable outside the function. That concludes our top 30 Philippine pesos interview questions. How did you do? Whether you got them all right or learned something new, remember that consistency is key in programming. If you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more technical interview prep. For a full certification-style practice exam with even more questions, click the link in the description. For the full practice exam and certification prep, check the link in the description below.